By the age of 30, Linda Johnson had everything one could dream of: successful business, big house, expensive car. She had achieved all this on her own. She still remembered those times when she had nothing to eat. Due to her intelligence and hard work, she had founded a profitable company. Only her husband poisoned her life. Henry was very lazy and lived off his wife. In addition, he was a pathological loser. That evening, when Linda returned home, her husband was again sitting in front of the TV with a can of beer in his hands. "Are you going to do something with your life?" she asked him with desperation in her voice. "Yes, I'm going to divorce you," Henry replied. "Fine. Only then do not come again and do not beg to come back," the woman answered him. The next morning, Henry packed his things and left. Since then, Linda had devoted all her time to her business. One day, when she was returning from a meeting, her car had a flat tire. While she was thinking whom to call, she heard a male voice. "I hope you have a spare." There was a man in a shabby jacket and torn shoes. Apparently, he was homeless. "Help me, please," she asked him. "I don't know where the spare is." The man smiled and began to quickly change the wheel. "Everything's ready. Now your car is like new." Linda took out her purse to pay him, but to her surprise, he refused. "No, ma'am, I can't take this money." He smiled at her, turned around and left. Linda was delighted with the stranger. She could not get him out of her head for a week, so she went to look for him, but he seemed to have disappeared. But one day, one incident had turned the woman's life upside down. That evening, when she went out of the supermarket, she did not find her car in the parking lot. Obviously, it was stolen. The situation was aggravated by the fact that her wallet and phone were in the car. She decided to go to the bus stop to get home and think what to do next. However, before she had covered 10 meters, a car stopped next to her. There was the same man who had saved her some time ago. "Miss, don't be afraid. Sit down. I'll drop you," he said. Linda hesitated but got into the car. As they were driving, they started talking. It turned out that the man's name was Jack, and it seemed that he had recently started living on the street as his manners were perfect. Linda told him about the stolen car and burst into tears. Jack gave her a handkerchief, which was surprisingly clean. When she got home, the woman examined this handkerchief. It was expensive and had a monogram embroidered on it. Linda was about to go to the police to report about the missing car, but when she went outside, she found her car in the parking lot near the house. There was a bouquet of flowers and a note on the front seat. A mysterious stranger invited her to have dinner at a restaurant. Imagine her surprise when she found out that the same homeless guy was waiting for her at the table in the restaurant, only this time he was dressed in an expensive suit. "What does this all mean?" she asked the guy. "Calm down. Now I'll tell you everything," said Jack. As it turned out, he was born in a wealthy family. When he started working at his father's firm, he got to know about Linda. But then she was still married. When he found out that she had divorced, he decided to get to know her in such a non-standard way. He set up a flat tire and a car theft. After talking with her, he realized that he had met the woman of his dreams. Linda was very happy when she heard the story. She also liked Jack very much. That same evening, the guy proposed to her and she agreed.